Good morning. It's another day at the farm. It's a little wet out here this morning. We are getting ready for a dumpster drop. We've got that dumpster behind me, which is very full, and our fine folks at Page County are bringing us an empty 30-yard can, and we're going to swap out. So when they drop the empty can, they're going to take the full can with them. So what we're trying to figure out exactly this morning is the best spot for this new can that helps us out. So I think what we're going to try to do, even though we still have a lot of stuff out front here, as you can see, it's mostly stuff that we're going to break up and burn. For the most part, we're pretty clean, extremely clean compared to where we started. So what we're going to try to do, not sure exactly what time they're coming, but we need to move this boat trailer, take down these trees behind me, and push that pile down the hill a little bit, because that truck is going to need to basically square up on where we want him to drop, and we're going to try to get him to be able to go right into the niche of the back so we can empty off the back porch, upper and lower, right into the dumpster. This kind of does look like an episode of Texas Chainsaw Massacre here. And Ted does look a little crazy sometimes. I'm gonna keep an eye on him this morning. better?
Yeah. A lot of bricks.
A lot of bricks. All in all, it's just another brick in the ground. Another brick in the wall, dude. So we just got done cleaning up this inside corner of the back of the house. We were super fortunate that right under where the shutters had fallen off the house, the original shutters were lying here. And we've got them around front, trying to save what's left of them, but some hardware was missing. And we were able to find the hardware, which you can't buy. Even if you reproduce, wouldn't be original to the house. So here's the portion on the jambs. And then what we got was the portion that was on the shutters and some of the locking mechanism. So what we were just noticing is that if you look around this porch, that was definitely done in stages. It was probably open, similar to the top in the beginning, and then at some point someone closed it in, but I'm not sure when that was. If you look around the bottom, you got this little flip up hinged board where you could, I would imagine, sweep off your porch and then drop your board back down. And I thought it was just one, but then I noticed they had one over here. They even have a latch with a little eyelet where you could flip it up, sweep off the porch. It's seen better days, but we can still see what they had going. This one wasn't, so they just did it on the low side. On the low side of this side, on the low side of that side. Flip your board up, sweep off your porch, drop your board back down. Keep the bugs away. See where some repairs have been done over the years. Wherever you have water, you've got rotten wood. Used to complain about PVC coming onto the scene, but one thing you'll never see on PVC is rotted trim like that. Now the house might rot structurally behind the PVC and fall down if you get a leak, but your trim will look good. This project's probably coming sooner rather than later. See, the foundation is completely falling out from under the corner of our house. If you look, it's not even, it looks like it's resting on this, but there's no weight at all on him. So similar to what's going on inside, they even have some temporary blocks. I'm trying to show you guys. There's the logs. There's the logs. That's something you don't see every day, even as a builder. Floor joists that are logs. And then you can see where this has been falling. So instead of fixing the foundation, they just supported it. And I do see signs of water up around those blocks. So what we think's going on, it's kind of hard to tell at first, but what we think's going on is we got this room cleared out right here on the end, And we could tell by those bricks laying all over the ground out here that the chimney has taken a shot, probably from a tree branch or a limb has probably hit it, caused it to collapse, which opens it up, makes it more vulnerable to water coming in when it rains versus just a small flue. And when we cleared this room inside and pulled the carpet up, all the floorboards are cupped, especially right in front of the chimney, and you can tell it's damp right there. So water for, you could only guess how many years, is coming right in the chimney, right down path of least resistance to the floor on the first floor, coming out, draining onto the ground, and causing this wall here to go away. It does create hydrostatic pressure. Once that water gets to that soil under there and it gets wet, it expands. It's a lot of pressure against an old wall that's not that well built to begin with. So first thing we're gonna do is cover up temporarily that chimney so we're not getting more water in there, and put a temporary support, probably a bottle jack, and get up under here so this doesn't get any worse until we can get to it. For today, we're just waiting on our dumpster. All right, got the new can dropped in there, about as tight as we could get him. Hopefully we can throw some stuff. For those of y'all that never seen a roll-off can get put on a truck, that's the way they do it. That man's pretty good at his job. That's the man right there. He knows how to hit that roll-off. Yeah.